welcome to Hypothetical Hypocrite, a channel where I'm a hypocrite, but I'm hypothetical about it. My name is Jeremy, and here I play video games and just plain try to be entertaining. As you can see, I'm going to be playing some more Fallout 4 for you today. This has been a great game to play already, and I've enjoyed it a lot. It's got a lot of unique abilities and things to it, to the game that, you can't find anywhere else. But, that's the fun and good part about this game, is it's unique. But before we get started, if you do enjoy this type of content, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons, leave a comment and share. Any one of those would be great, but all four would be amazing, just like you are. And with that out of the way, let's get this game going. Alright, last video we were at Virgil's place down in the glowing sea, but we weren't able to take care of business like we needed to because we had him end up attacking us first. We gotta actually kind of reset that by doing a different mission and then going and doing it. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and get our map pulled up here and go do a separate mission. This is one that we haven't done yet, so we're gonna go ahead and fast travel there and get this portion of that mission done. And then hopefully we can jump down to Virgil's cave, and hopefully he'll be willing to talk to us. Alright, so we want to go this way. What do you have on you? Hey, some rounds, cocktail. Oh, nothing else that I want? Oh. Where am I going? There we go. Let's go on in. The heck? There we are.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here?
We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded.
Well, we need to turn this audio back up. The beginning music.
With enough troops and
There we
supplies
go.
to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Alright. Whatever you say. So where am I going now?
Have you ever fired a minigun? Shoots through ferals like paper.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go here, but we'll find out eventually, right? Man, this loading takes forever sometimes. Also, I don't know if I said this before, but if you do enjoy this type of content and you do subscribe, remember to hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all my posts. If you enjoy this type of content, you won't want to miss any. There we are. We did go the right way.
That minigun
Sweet.
Loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
Okay.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
I don't know what I'm shooting at.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. On final approach to the airport. The Goodwin should be coming into view. We'll be meeting Gwen or Captain Kells on the flight. Stay close to me and answer all of his questions.
Alright. What's that spotlight from? This thing gets hot real quick. Look at that airship. I guess we're just going on a ride.
It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Alright, so what are we supposed to do? What the hell happened? What the hell?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prickly and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Lost? Maxon's address is being held on the command deck.
The Goodwin is a magnificent ship.
These guys got some pretty badass gear compared to mine. What the hell? Oh.
Status Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right, all right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Hi.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a
There.
huge
Try
responsibility.
it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix
I
it...
can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a fire. Got it.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Ah, I can't take that battle suit. Well, hey there. Work orders. Damn, a bunch of work orders. Air conditioning unit had burned out its condensing coil from overuse. Need to remind the soldiers that they can't constantly run the damn thing 24 hours a day. Copper condensing coils are tough to replace, so had to make do with homemade version. A unit should last a while longer with moderate use. Do we really want to read all of this? Got called down to the lab area and their Mr. Handy was trying to cut through everything in sight. Was almost ready to get some soldiers to shoot the thing before it hurt someone, but it tried to cut through the bulkhead and burned up its motor. Pulled the logic unit and it looks like an old factory defect on the cultivation models. I've blown out the firmware and rewrote the instruction set to fix the issue. Replace the motor and put the unit back into service. Okay. Install a ventilation system over the rear laboratory space to help Naraya vent the stench of her mole rats to the exterior of the ship. Had to cut a few holes in the inner... Okay, we're not going to read all of these. We're just going to kind of skim through them. If you guys want to read them, you can pause. Through motor... Okay. Alright. Alright, let's check the emails. After having a long discussion with both Lancer Captain Kells and Knight Captain Cade, I've decided to deny your request for field service. While I understand that you've modified your power armor frame to accommodate your injury, and Cade has personally given it his seal of approval, I don't feel it's worth risking your life. You, of all people, should appreciate that machines can break down. In your particular case, if your frame fails while you're in the field, it could place you and anyone with you in extreme danger. Please don't take this personally, Ingram. I can't afford to lose you. My decision is final. I'm sorry. Okay. Cade. I'm guessing you've already read that Maxon is denying your field work request. I did everything I could to talk him out of it, but he just wasn't convinced. If there's anything you need, even if you just want to talk about it, my door is always open. I hate to bring this up now, but you really need to head down here and let me tweak your leg hydraulics. Last time you were here, you complained that the shock absorbers weren't doing their job, dampening your impacts from walking. Well, I was able to tweak some numbers, and I'd I like to look them over with you. After all, you're the expert when it comes to mechanical engineering. So there, now you have 2 excuses to visit me in the sick bay. I hope to see you in here soon. Okay. Tegan, I've got a little surprise for you. Remember how you told me about those sweets you love so much? You know, the ones that look like little colored discs. Well, Quinlan's last sweep and retrieve patrol just came in and they found a whole roll of them. If that doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. Now, how about heading over to the quarters this evening and we can split it together? Don't worry, I'll be a complete gentleman. I just hate seeing you storm all over the repair bay with that damn scowl on your face, and I think this will cheer you up. Alright, Maxon again. Now that Captain Kells has transferred all of your materials down to the surface and the gantry construction has started, I think it's time we had a talk about the timeline of your new project. I'd like you to head up to the command deck as soon as possible so we can discuss the details. We have far too many resources tied up in this operation to allow anything to slip through the cracks. We have a war to win, Proctor. I strongly believe that this ambitious project of yours will be our rallying cry. Alright. And that's that. I want to steal their
Lancer
gear.
Captain Kells is looking for you. I suggest you hightail it up to the flight deck.
Okay. How do I get up to the flight deck? What are you?
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
I'll set you up with whatever you need. After you have a little chat with Captain Kells first.
Okay.
There. That should hold.
Damn
Thank you,
barrels.
sister. You know, we wouldn't
Radiation
have
has
to
a
worry
twisted
about them
sense of
getting out
humor.
if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give
The
Proctor
hell?
Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you. Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Are all these creatures yours?
Well, they're an important part of my research, if that's what you mean. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
What do you mean, crack the code?
The genetic code. The DNA sequences that are in every living thing. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
Why alter it for a short period of time? Why not do it permanently?
Attempting to alter the genetic code permanently? That's too close to what happened with FEV and Spawn, the super mutant. I'm not willing to take a chance like that. I wish I could show you a sample of the compound, but unfortunately I've hit a stumbling block, preventing me from synthesizing a sample. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
Will I get some of that new compound you're developing?
If I make a breakthrough, you'll be the first person I give it to. After I've tested it on myself, of course. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Scribe Naraya.
Come back and see me after you've been debriefed by Lancer Captain Kells.
Alright, let's find out what she has on her computer. Personal notes. Alright, as we've been traveling towards the Commonwealth, I've been preparing my makeshift laboratory in the rear cargo hold of the Pridewind. When we arrive, Quinlan says he'll be sending out several patrols with express purpose of collecting viable field specimens. My job is to oversee the dissection and study of anything the patrols bring aboard. I've always agreed with the notion that the quickest way to learn your enemy's weakness is by examining them from the inside out. I hope I don't have to wait too terribly long to put that notion to the test. Quinlan's collections teams have already brought super mutant and synth specimens aboard. I've collected a fair bit of data from their remains, but have yet to discover anything that will give our soldiers an advantage in the field. As far as the super mutant specimens go, they're quite different from the strains present in the capital wasteland, so most of our anatomical records require updates, which takes time. And the synth specimens, they're a complete mystery. The models we've recovered are almost entirely mechanized, so I've been coordinating with Proctor Ingram since she's our resident robotics expert. I suppose it's only a matter of time before I have some answers. In the meantime, I'm going to begin working on a special project of my own design. Okay, that's cool. I've brought several mole rat specimens aboard for my special project. I'm convinced that the key to unlocking improved radiation resistance is in tenacious little creatures like these. If they've learned to adapt to the radiation blanketing the Commonwealth, with a little help, we can too. I know most of the crew thinks I'm crazy, but I'm certain that I'm on the right track. I just need as many viable blood samples as possible to make my theory a reality, which is difficult right now since Maxon has most of our team sweeping for technology. I'll see what I can do with my mole rat specimens, but I am not sure what it will be enough. I'm not sure it will be enough. Alright, final entry. I've run into a stroke of luck today. One of the new recruits has agreed to do a little field research for me and bring back as many viable blood samples as they could find. I was even more fortunate that they possessed a Pip-Boy I could modify to extract the blood from whatever creatures they killed during their missions. Now all I have to do is wait until our new recruit returns and my special project can continue in earnest. I wonder if I'm that special recruit. Internal email, Quinlan. While I'm pleased that you're settling into your new role as our medical examiner, I'm a bit dismayed that your attention appears to be focused on your own personal projects. The dissection and examination of the super mutant and synth corpses need to be your top priority. Don't make me regret placing you in charge of that laboratory, Naraya. I have plenty of other scribes waiting in line who are just itching for you to fail. Alright. Riz. Or Reese. I'm sending the mole rats that you asked for on the next vertibird flight from the police station. I have no idea what you want them for. Those things bite and they crap all over the place. It was a pain in the ass to collect them alive. So you better have that case of whiskey you promised ready for the return flight after the pilot drops them off. As far as getting a Brahmin up there, you can forget it. I talked to the pilot and he refuses to shove one of those disgusting things into his ship. Alright, last message from Kells. I've been informed by several members of the crew that you're keeping several mole rat specimens in the laboratory area of the ship. While I can appreciate the value of biological specimens, I'm sure you understand that these creatures are filthy and emit an unpleasant odor in enclosed spaces such as our hull. I'll permit you to keep them if you can assure me that you'll have Proctor Ingram devise some type of ventilation system to help mitigate the smell. Try to remember that you're sharing a space where people have to eat and sleep, Scribe. I expect a full report by the end of the week. Alright. That's that.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory.
Corn.
If dumb and ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Oh, that was messed up right when I let go. Perfect.
Yes.
What do you got? Oh, I took it all when I didn't mean to. Perfect.
That's it.
Outgoing mail terminal, huh? Karen, I really miss you, baby. I hope you're safe out there. Remember to keep the doors locked at night and the shotgun I gave you loaded at all times. Don't trust anyone unless you know them. And even then, keep an eye on everything they do. Okay, so these are personal mail. King's Pawn, 2 spaces, eh? Smart move. Try to control the center of the board and free up space screen. Alright, so some chess moves. A message to mom. Okay. Chalk up 2 more dead pharaohs. That makes a total of 17 since I've been out here. You wouldn't believe how easy they go down when you hit them with a laser rifle. It slices right through the ugly things like butter. When I get back from this tour, I'm going to take you pharaoh hunting. Trust me, you'll love it. For now, you'll have to just stick to hunting the local mole rats. Okay. And what's this final one? I hope this message gets to the right person. My name is Knight Boda, and I served with your son, Initiate Arlen. I'm sorry to inform you that Arlen was shot and killed during one of our field training operations. I wanted you to know he died a brave death, saving the life of 3 other initiates in the process. There's nothing I can say that will soften the blow of losing a child, but I wanted you to know that it was an honor to fight at Arlen's side. You should be proud of the sacrifice he made for the sake of his country. I sent his personal belongings back to the Citadel. You have my deepest condolences for your loss. Alright.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
I'm glad I'm looking around. I'm finding all sorts of little stuff. Hey, a workbench, huh? Hey, those have bottle caps on them and everything.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head.
So many terminals. Announcement 1. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment. Announcement 2. Scribes Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe disciplinary action. Alright. Due to increased radar activity, all leave requests of off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all your gear while on the flight deck. Alright. And the final one. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Night Captain Cade and immediately to schedule an examination. Alright.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Okay. Sounds like a plan there, buddy.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Is this where I'm supposed to go? Hey, that's what this is. Okay. So we went through all that loading just for this. Hey, what's in the box? Oops. Good thing I have 99 plus of these damn things, huh? Bull crap. There we go.
Got it.
Wow. Sweet. Well, at least it was worth it. There was something there for us. Charging sniper rifle. Sounds like a good weapon. Alright. Yep, I already checked that stuff. Check that. Huh? There we
By
go.
Elder
Hey,
Maxon's
Bobby
orders,
pin.
all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected. If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything of use over here.
Lancer Captain Kells is looking for you. I suggest you hightail it up to the flight deck.
Hesitating to pull the trigger
What
on
is it?
any other Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Oops. What the hell? Nice and slow. Sweet.
Nice.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'll set you up with whatever you need. After you have a little chat with
Gauss
Captain Kells
rifle?
first.
Fat Man, mini nuke. Bunch of stuff. Tons of ammo. Wow. Another armor workbench.
Unless you'd like getting shot,
Must be a
never
weapons.
turn your back on a gunner.
Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Doesn't look like it. What the hell? Alright, where are you, Captain?
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
I wonder if this is the room, since I haven't been in here yet. Ah, more ammo and shit. Alright, bunch of messages. We've picked up some disturbing news regarding a rise in super mutant activity near the Commonwealth, and Paladin Hudson has bravely volunteered to single-handedly investigate. This mission will take the Paladin deep into hostile territory, so he'll need all the support he can provide. I'm having Tegan give Paladin Hudson an ample supply of ammunition, and making sure Ingram certifies that his power armor is in peak condition. I'm also allowing Paladin Hudson full use of one of our vertibird gunships, so I'll have one prepped immediately. Once everything is ready, I'll meet you and Paladin Hudson on the flight deck so we can give him a proper send-off. I can't stress to you enough how dangerous this mission will be, so it's imperative that we provide the Paladin with all the support we can muster. Alright. Some nice long messages. As requested, I'm providing with all of the current information we have on Recon Squad Artemis. According to our records, we sent them into Commonwealth approximately 3 years ago to perform a standard survey beginning with the Malden area. We received a few reports from the team and then abruptly lost contact. Nothing in their communications indicated anything unusual, so we assume they've either lost the ability to radio us or have been killed. The squad consisted of 7 soldiers under the command of Paladin Brandis, so they certainly had plenty of firepower and the experience required to survive a deep recon mission. I have several recon teams searching for Artemis's whereabouts, but so far they've been unsuccessful. A lot of talking. As you know, in order to get the Pride Wind rapidly to the Commonwealth, I had my engineering team pull her older power plant and replace it with an updated fusion plant we pulled from that aircraft carrier wreckage. I was able to squeeze almost 100% efficiency from the new reactor, but the system is burning through our coolant supply faster than expected. As we've been docked over the airport, I've been able to deactivate the main engines to cool down the reactor, but we're still eating up coolant when we're in hover mode. We're eventually going to hit a point where we'll run out of coolant. If that happens, we'll need to put the Pride Wind on the ground. I desperately need your help if you want to prevent that from happening. I'll be certain to provide you with the details of our next briefing. Okay. 2 more. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field's operations and would benefit any team fortunate enough to have her with them. Before the Pride Wind left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using to enhance her mobility. She's trained in the armor rigorously and is fully qualified. Actually, more than qualified to be placed with our ground troops. I've been treating wounded soldiers for almost 2 decades, and I've yet to see anyone that can match Ingram's level of commitment and determination. Confining her to the ship would be a waste of resources and a damn shame. Alright, our last one. Armored jacket. You'll be pleased to know that work on the armored reinforcement plating for your jacket is complete, and I'll be more than happy to send you up a scribe to retrieve it when you're ready. The plating is fairly strong, but I think you'll appreciate how lightweight the entire jacket will feel once the modification is made. I've tested the plating, and it should help you resist different types of energy weapon fire as well as most ballistic threats. After you try it on, let me know if it's more comfortable to wear long term or if I need to make any adjustments to the design. Alright, and that's that. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can take. Even though there's a bunch of stuff I want to take. Yeah, see? So much stuff. Bloat 5 meat chessboard. A silver bowl. Well, it requires a key. Life preserver. Railway spikes. What the hell are those needed for? Captain Kell's terminal. Maxim. Captain, I need you to prepare the Pride Wind for departure. Archivist Knox has completed the analysis of the energy readings we received from Paladin Dance's recon team and has concluded that they're being produced by the Institute. Knox is certain that the energy readings could only be produced by artificial means and only with an extremely advanced level of technology. Judging from the frequency of the readings, we both agree that some type of device or weapon is being deployed by the Institute, which means we need to head to the Commonwealth as soon as possible. I'm not certain what type of ploy the institution is attempting to unleash upon the world, but I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by idly and let it happen. Ingram. All stations are reporting green and all personnel are aboard the Pride Wind. I've gone over her from the bow to the stern and she's ready to depart. With all due respect, it would be helpful if you could let me know exactly where we're headed. It's difficult preparing this vessel properly, not knowing what type of environment we're flying her through. I am well aware that we're pointed north, but just how far are we going? And what can we expect when we get there, Captain? Cade. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations and would benefit any team fortunate enough to have her with them. Before the Pride Wind left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using to enhance her mobility. She's trained in the armor rigorously and is fully qualified, actually more than qualified to be placed with her. Okay, so we read this one already. I've been treating wounded soldiers for almost 2 decades, and I've yet to see anyone that can match Ingram's level of commitment and determination. Confining her to the ship, yeah. We did read that. Is this one we read too? We've arrived in the Commonwealth. I'd like to establish trade relations with the locals. I'm going to need a standard sweep and retrieve team and one of our vertibirds in order to make that happen. There are several caravans that roam the Commonwealth and we'll use the vertibirds to track them. If any of the caravans gets jumped, we can swoop in and lend a hand to let them know that we're the friendly eye in the sky. Since you can't normally buy that kind of protection from mercenaries, we'll be certain to get the best prices and values for trades. I've used the same tactic in the capital wasteland and it worked wonders. Out here, with the threat of the Institute looming over their heads, we'll have these merchants eating out of our hands. Okay, so where are you, Captain? Isn't this where we came from? Was up this? Oh. Who are these people?
Elder Maxon.
Your orders were to speak to Lancer Captain Kells. I suggest you follow them to the letter.
Okay, you frickin' butthole. Could be nice about it. Since I'm about to be the one helping you. Some stim packs. Some rad eggs. Okay. Yeah, see, this is where we came from. Kinda, I think.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Wow, everybody's a crab here.
Not even a hint? Come on. I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
No, not now. Wait, power
Where
armor.
can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
Okay.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address.
Yeah.
After which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Sounds good. Let's find out if there's any goods over here, though. No hidden goodies? What's up here? Well, hey now. Oh, I don't see any... Oh, hey, what's this? Sweet. Some more ammo. More pack of cigarettes, which I don't really need. Alright, let's go talk to Maxon. Wait, what? Huh. That's cool. Nope, nothing down there.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Okay. Let's get to talking to him then.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without now question. That the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. Notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Ad Victorium!
Ad Victorium!
Ad Victorium!
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my
Elder
boots.
Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
Sweet.
Wear it with pride.
Only a knight? Why not a paladin like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank. Paladin is several ranks above Knight, and it took Dance many years to achieve that goal. With your continued loyalty to the Brotherhood, I'm certain you can attain the same. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Sweet. I've got a personal storage container?
93%. Compensating.
Internal monitoring active.
Next time we run into some sense.
Oh, that's the flight deck.
back for analysis.
Well, we're gonna come back to here. Oh, they're running low on stuff, huh? Looks like we're gonna have to visit these places. What am I doing? Whoa! We're way over here. I don't want to leave the suit of armor I currently have behind.
Already tried that. There's a couple of them in Scribe Naraya's lab.
They learn anything useful?
Where am I supposed to go?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. it's up to you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if
Yep,
you need
sounds
me.
like a plan. Okay, so
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Sweet.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Nope, can't get this.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on
Step
his
forward,
face from
Knight.
going one-on-one
Even though
with a
they've
death
locked
claw.
me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Sweet.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Don't let Maxon's
Okay.
age fool you.
Proctor Tegan.
He's a brilliant
Remember,
tactician
come
and an
find me when
experienced
you're done
soldier.
meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it. Come back when you're done introducing yourself.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
I think I already saw this one, didn't I? Yep. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is it. Sweet, now I can hack this. Let's have some fun with it. Alright. Holy crap. Total luck. Oh, so I could have either used this or... Okay. So I could have either picked that door or used this terminal. Okay.
Have you collected any blood samples?
Hey, I didn't see this computer.
Not now, sir. There's science to be done.
Oh, hush. What is... Did I do this one already? Okay, we've read this already.
The Brotherhood behind us will never fall.
Can't believe I didn't check that last time. Scare ya?
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lions and his foolish ways.
If you're looking for another safe haven,
No way to
there's
pick
shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Okay, so this is not where I wanted to be. Hurry up, load.
I believe it's alive. It's ridiculous. Tighten up the meter. Like that. Now split the difference.
Alright, let's get rid of the power armor we currently have, and then we'll go back and pick up the really good power armor that they've got. Okay. Huh. Okay, Abernathy Farm. So let's go there. Oops, wrong button. Alright, we're gonna fix our places a little better.
Let's trade.
Go ahead.
So,
Hey.
I don't think we've met yet. We heard people talking about your radio beacon, so we figured we'd give it a try. This looks like a decent enough place. So, you know, thanks for giving us the chance. So, is there anything you need me to get started on?
Did you need anything?
The water situation's not good. We're short on clean water and people are getting sick.
okay, so Okay, so what else?
Excuse me. I don't think we've met. What can I do to help out?
Did you need anything?
Well, we could probably use some more defenses. I don't know what we'd do if raiders attacked.
Okay. Okay. We're still down, huh? There we go.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna leave you with some ammo so you can defend. Okay, let's check our map again. Starlight Drive-In. Where are you at? There you are. Ooh, it's low on everything. Beds, defense, and water, huh?
Have a new option. The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there. Good luck to them with, you know, the whole. And in other news, it sounds like maybe the not other news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous. I bet. Now let's enjoy another one from well, let's stay in spots again. Hope that's cool.
All right.
Anything I can do to help out around here?
Yeah, let me show you.
Sure.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
I can't remember how to make him go somewhere.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure thing.
Ugh, not what I want. What the hell's wrong with you? Why can't I talk to you?
I'm new here.
Let's trade some things.
Ugh, I don't want to trade anything.
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
Another day of hard work. Never changes.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
I need water. Damn. Well, I need some Radaway. Okay, we need water. Okay, now we need some defensive stuff for here, so...
Anything I can do to help out around here?
Not right now. Thanks.
Okay.
I want to trade a few things.
Sure.
No! God damn it.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
I'd like to trade some items.
No!
Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
I gotta check something here real quick. Be right back in a second. Because we need to make some resource outlets so we can get these guys
Easy
moving.
living, this ain't.
That's Commonwealth justice for you.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
But I don't think we've met.
Alright, that was a quick and easy way to figure that out. Now we got that taken care of. Let's port over here then and pick up our power armor. Sweet, nice and easy.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Get my... Oh, nope. Nope. We want to go up, get our armor.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Whoa, what is this place? I haven't been here yet. Huh.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals.
Come on, load up. Hurry up. Alright. Alright, let's go get my gear.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of the Brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
Sweet, and it's already got a core in it.
Unless
That's
you like
awesome.
getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals. I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sweet.
Hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
Yeah. Oop. What's in this thing? Duct tape. Alright. So, what do we want to do now?
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Alright, I want to get back to Virgil's since we kind of... Oh, crap. You know what? I just realized...
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxim and for the Brotherhood.
Ad Victoriam, brother.
We gotta go to our other places and... Where am I going? Yeah, I'm not going the right way. Where am I going?
This science won't know what hit it. The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
Okay, whatever you say, bud.
Give me a laser rifle
Now that we
and
got my power armor.
and I'll take on the world.
We want to... get to one of our areas. Where's this taking us? Hey, now we can. So, let's... Hey. Yeah. Let's go to here. Go figure out this stuff for Virgil. Since we couldn't do it last time. The hell is this place? Obviously, I have not checked it out yet.
The Great Divide comes.
Oh, it's considered stealing if I take it, huh?
The world will see Adam's glory again.
Damn it, I keep doing that. Okay, so I'm going the right way.
If you are in need, then it is my place to aid you. At cost, of course.
Gentle Adam, cleanse my soul of wretchedness. Give unto me your eternal fire. The world will be shown Adam's glory.
What the hell? Hey, there's a plane crash. What the hell? Whoa. Frickin' A. Frickin' A. That wasn't cool. There it is. Alright, see if he'll talk to us this time. Hey, Virgil.
What?
You're a super mutant.
Yes. Clearly you have functioning eyes. Congratulations. I'm hoping you didn't come here just to point that out. Now what do you want?
Can you tell me about the Institute or not?
The Institute? So... they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
Why are you so afraid of Kellogg?
Do you have any idea what that man has done? What the Institute pays him to do? It's all off the books stuff. The man is a killer, and he's very good at what he does.
Relax, big guy. Kellogg won't be coming after you. He's dead.
He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
Is it so hard to believe?
Of course it is. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. You killed him, eh? And what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Can you tell me anything about the Institute? I need to get in.
Can I? Are you joking? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
Would you believe the Institute kidnapped my son?
Oh, yeah. I'd believe that. Wouldn't be the first time. I'm sorry. Really sorry. I didn't know. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. That's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you, all right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Why does it matter?
Because I say it matters. Pay attention. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute Courser?
A Courser? What's that?
Another Institute secret. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a Courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do. And you're going to have to kill one.
Why do I have to kill one?
Because you want to get into the Institute, remember? They're your ticket in. Every Courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a Courser. I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me, and sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one, but you'll have to do the dirty work.
What do I need to do?
Listen up. The primary insertion point for Coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. so you'll want to head there. The relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy. You get to the ruins. Tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Sweet. And we leveled up? Hell yeah. Oh, still can't use anything. Hey, chemistry station. Alright, let's get out of here now. Man, we've got so many missions and things to do, it's not even funny. Anyway, we need to get to Sunshine Tidings. Pick up the water and defense. Same with Tempine Bluffs. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go ahead and build these places up the way we need to. We need food, water, and defense. Okay. Okay, and then we need food. All right. Okay, we got plenty of water, plenty of food. Now for defense. Alright, now we're good here. So where next?
Made it another day in the Commonwealth.
Hooray! Are you sleeping on the floor? Oh no, you're a dead person. Never mind.
Employment opportunities await at Cambridge Polymer Labs. Competitive salaries and benefits apply today.
Wait, have I checked this out yet? Okay. Oh, no valid units in the area. Okay. So, we need to go to Ten Pine Bluffs now. And take care of business there. Look at her with her 6 arms. So, what do we need here, guys? Oh, happiness. Oh, we need power. What do we do about happiness? We've got enough beds. Is it because we need power? How do I fix the happiness? How do I do that? I don't know how to make the happiness any better. Okay. Plenty of food, electricity, beds, everything. Alright, let's go explore. Alright. So, Somerville Place, we haven't been to. Let's go here. Alright. So, now we want to go southeast. What are these little houses doing here? What the hell? No. Holy crap. Holy shit. Ah! not see that one coming. I see a bot in there. Oh, I can go in from the back. I didn't even realize it was wide open like that. That's funny. Alright, there's another house over here. Whoa. What the hell? Alright, there's somebody over here. Oh, what the hell? Super mutant butcher, huh? Give me your shit. Wow, you flew out. Alright, so what are we missing here? Hey. Meat bags. That's crazy.
Hey, fine. Why don't you make this easy for both of us?
What are you shooting at there, buddy? Whoa. Oh, it's a proboscis. What was I thinking? There's an upstairs to this. Or to that building. Okay, not for this building though. Can we go up, get upstairs? Or is it, oh, there it is, there is steps. Duh. Hey, a chest. Oops. Hey, we got some movement. Bada bing.
Sweet.
Alright. That's pretty cool. Hey! Oofta! Oh, you're a mannequin. The heck? Ta-da!
That's it.
Huh? Okay. I want to see what this place is on the map. Robotics Pioneer Park. Okay. Oh, can't build here. Bunch of meat bags everywhere. Hey, there's a house in the middle of the lake. Oh, it's on the other side of the river. Can I go in here? Okay, let's see what's in here. Ta-da!
Nice.
What the hell? I'm thinking an albino one is rare. Now to get up here. Ah, dang it. Ah, that. I don't know how to get up there. But obviously, it's possible. Ta-da! We did it. Hooray! We got a secret lunchbox. Toy car. Something we haven't gotten yet. Baseball glove. Alright. That's it for that. What the heck? Why is the Radaway not doing what it's supposed to? Alright, now let's get back to what we were doing. I've seen some glowing stuff over here, so we're going to check it out. Some mushrooms. And it looks like a... What the hell is this? Whoa! Damn dog. Where are you? Okay. Glad we came to check that out. Come on. Climb up the hill already. I need ammo. Sweet.
Some former residents of the city. There was a house.
Just what I needed, a bunch of ammo.
And there was a guy and a kid living there. And they didn't
What's in this place? bunch of cash. What the hell? How'd that happen? Sweet. What the hell is this?
Oh, we're so dead.
Alright. Alright. This is his own little bed area, sturdy. Alright, and that's that. Well, hey. Another little place. Or is this the place? Yep, we're here.
When I grow up, I'm gonna have my own farm and make other people do all the work.
Hi there.
Have you seen Diamond City? It's huge!
So what is this place? I can't build here. I thought this was going to be a settlement for me to use. But I guess not. See, I thought this would be a place to trade with. Huh, alright. I figured this would be a location we could build at. Or turn into our own. What is that building up there? Hey.
Do not interfere with security operations.
Well, crap. That was a simple advance lock.
Combatants are advised to stand clear of weapons discharge.
Holy crap! I didn't know you could do that. the hell happened there? Damn. Okay, buddy. Damn you. Jesus. Finally, that's over with. Whew. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now to get back up where I was. I need to repair big time. And I need to get back on top of this rock. What is that place over there? Inventory. What are we, how much are we over? By 9, huh? Hey. Oh, they're broken, that's why. They're busted up. Oh, that's an empty bottle. One more thing. We can get rid of that. Let's find out what this place is and then we'll end the video. We've played 2 and passed our 2-hour mark. This has been very much a miscellaneous video.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Huh? Who's there? Get some!
What the hell? Crap, there's 2 of you? Damn! Damn, that was a bad idea. Wonder where it's gonna put us back to now. I don't want to have to get all that stuff over again. Oh, damn it. We're back here. God dang it. Now I have to fight that one dude all over again. Yep, it's up here. I don't want to fight this guy over again. I am not fighting you again, buddy. Ta-da!
Yes.
Damn you. Damn you. Oopta. Am I beating you? Who is biting at me? Mother? Fucking finally. Give me your shit. Holy crap. That was a good chunk of my ammo, pretty much all of it. And I'm pretty sure I got everything out of here. Yep. Alright, and that's where we were going to last time. Bada bing, bada boom. once we know what's over there, we're going to go ahead and leave that for the next video. It should be a good battle, a good amount of fun, and yeah, let's go ahead and quick save this right here so we don't lose anything. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed playing it. This game is so much fun. Even though it's frustrating at moments, it's so much fun. And we got a new power suit today, too. So that's very cool. But if you guys did enjoy it, you know what to do. Hit those buttons down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a great one. And I'll see you in the next video.